Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and if you're new, thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like my videos so you can continue to watch my videos on my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something different. I usually do like vlogs or makeup or anything in that manner, but today's a little different. Personally, I love watching story times. It's like something to watch when I get ready in the mornings because I don't have to like look down at the screen. I could just listen to them and it's kind of like a podcast. But today I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be showing or telling you guys about the time that I got alcohol poisoning. And sorry if I'm like smiling or laughing. Oh, okay, come here. Come here. Oh.
Okay,
Sorry if I'm like smiling or laughing. It's not a joking matter, and especially for younger viewers watching this, I wish I could have seen this happen when I was younger, so I wouldn't have done it. But what's done is done, and I'm here to share my story and hopefully help you guys out a little bit. So let's get into it. Okay, so I was in my 8th grade summer, so I was about to be a freshman, and there was a New Year's party going on, and my parents always partied like with their friends on special occasions and stuff, so I believe there was a party going on at my own house, and my parents' party, and my sister is like a year and like 7 months older than me, so she was 2 grades above me. And she was going to her friend's apartment for a New Year's party. I'll name him Andrew. We'll just do Andrew. And so me and my friend, I'll name her, I don't know, Jessica. Sure. So me and it was my really close friend. It was also my sister's really close friend too. But me and Jessica all wanted to go with my sister to Andrew's house. And I remember we had to like beg and beg and beg my mom, because this was like one of the first times that I had been to like a couple parties, but I never drank or law or anything. So this was like my first time. And it was with Jessica's as well. And so we begged and begged and begged my mom. Like, my sister wanted us to go too, but she was with her friend, we'll call her Mary. And she was with her friend, so her and Mary wanted us to come, and ended up convincing my mom, saying that they'll be okay, like, I won't let them drink or anything. And so my mom was like, okay, cool. And we had to be home by, I think, like 1 or 12:30 or something like this. I'm pretty sure I was like 14, I don't know, that seems terrible, but I mean, whatever. So we're all getting ready, and me and, it's hard to like remember these names, this is the first story time that I've done, but me, my sister, and you guys know her because she was in a Q&A video on my channel. If you saw that, it's Candice. She also has a channel too, so I will link her channel in this description box so you can check out her channel. Yeah, so we all got ready, and I remember the apartment complex was like probably 3 miles down the street, honestly. And we all got there, and there was a bunch of boys there, like in my sister's grade. And I wasn't, at the time, I wasn't really like too good of friends with them, but we grew into like just becoming friends. I was super young, so of course they didn't really take me or Jessica seriously. Jessica also had a brother too who was my sister's age, so they knew each other and everything, and all their friends were kind of like mutual. Yeah, so Mary and my sister came in the house with a gallon of raspberry vodka. Oh, it literally makes me want to throw up every time I talk about it, because till this day I don't think I could ever drink anything raspberry in my entire life again. So yeah, anyways, they were in the living room and they started taking shots of raspberry Smirnoff vodka, just straight, and me and Jessica started taking them as well. And so I think And mind you, this is our very first time. We had no idea about like alcohol. And I think that's honestly the problem, is because you don't know your limits. And so you just like drink and drink and drink and drink, and you don't fucking stop, and it's just terrible. But anyways, they started taking shots, and they wouldn't let us have a lot of alcohol, so we were just like, damn it. And that's stupid, but that's what my sister like committed and told my mom, so it was whatever. But anyways, I like to break the rules, I guess. But me and Jessica took the handle of vodka upstairs when my sister and Mary were not looking, and we took it upstairs, and I remember there was just a small bathroom upstairs. It's hard to remember this, but there was a small bathroom upstairs, and me and Jessica started taking shots in there because it didn't taste, I don't recall it tasting that bad at all. I just remember just drinking a lot, like a lot. Shots after shots after shots, because I wanted to be on everybody else's level. Everybody was already like tipsy when we got there. And my sister and Mary, they came upstairs and they started banging on the door, and they were like, "Don't waste our fucking alcohol, don't waste our alcohol." Blah, blah, blah. So they thought that we were pouring the shots down the drain. And we weren't. We were taking a bunch of shots. And so I can't remember how many shots we did, but there was a lot. We went downstairs, and honestly, the last thing that I remember of that entire night, but I mean, I was told, I was refreshed on how much of a shit show me and my friend were. And that's what I remember. But the last thing I remember is we were by then. I think it had been like an hour, and we had just drank a massive amount of vodka straight. I remember going outside, and I think I fell on the grass, or I just went to go lay down on the grass. Sorry if the camera's moving, my dog likes to. Come here, bun! But I laid down on the grass, and all I remember is my friend Jessica jumping on my back and like the wind being taken out of me. And that's literally all I remember. Let's see, Jessica became unconscious, and I hadn't come unconscious yet, but I was not showing any signs of like being coherent at all. Like I was just like mumbling, blah blah, like, and I just didn't know what to do. And so my sister started freaking out. Mind you, she had told my mom she wasn't even gonna let me drink, and so yeah, she got in trouble. But so my sister freaked out, and yes, she probably should have called my parents, but she was super scared because she told my parents that she would... Okay, back to what I was saying. Sorry, I choked on fucking air, apparently. But she told my parents that she would take full responsibility and blah, blah, blah. So she called up one of my mom's best friends right now, and she called her up because she's a nurse, and she's like, what do I do? What do I do? And she was also having a New Year's party as well. So they drove me over there. The guy that was having the apartment at the party at the apartment complex, I'm pretty sure he was the one, or I don't know, somebody, but they drove me and Jessica over there. There was a really big party going on, so everybody saw me and Jessica, like, everybody. Jessica was literally, like, unconscious. Like, nothing. Like, my dad was trying to, or not my dad yet. I mean, he did do that, but he wasn't at the party at the time yet. But people were trying to do like that stuff that really hurts. I don't know. It's like the knuckle rub on your sternum, and it's like really painful. So usually that wakes somebody up, but nothing was happening. Nothing was happening at all. My mom's friend that my sister had taken us to, the nurse, she was just like, call your parents right now. Call your parents right now. And my parents found out. They ended up taking me over to my parents' house, where they were like trying to get us sobered up, and nothing was working. I believe at that point I became unconscious as well when we got to the house. Then, oh god, I just remembered a very funny portion. Oh god, okay. Okay, so they called an ambulance, and they took me and my friend to the same hospital, I believe. I don't know, I think so. But yeah, they asked me a bunch of questions, and apparently they pricked my finger to take my blood or whatever you do for that, and drove me to the hospital in an ambulance on New Year's. And I remember just waking up. That's all I remember of that entire night. This is all literally what somebody told me, like, or what my sister told me. I remember waking up and I looked over to my left, and my sister and my mom were bawling their eyes out. Literally bawling their eyes out. And I was just like, holy shit. Like, I was wasted still. Like, I was completely wasted. I was 14 years old and I have no idea. That's no excuse, but hopefully that goes to show you that you don't know how to drink when you've never drank before. But anyways, I woke up and they had me in like a hospital thing, and I remember just waking up and I had to... Cyrus! Bunny! What are you doing? So, yeah, I remember seeing their faces and I was just like, what is wrong? Like, why are you crying? And they started to tell me what happened and everything, and I was just like, I have to pee. Like, I have to pee. I was literally gonna piss myself. I'll just throw this in here right now. I did piss myself. Okay, I'll probably regret saying that. But yeah, I pissed myself. Don't act like you don't fucking do it, because you do. And you have before, so it's regular for a 14-year-old to wet the bed, right? No, it's not. Anyways, I had to pee so bad, like, it was painful, and the nurse was like, no, like, you can't. I remember her telling me, like, you can't get up, you can't get up. And I don't know why that was. Maybe because, I don't know, I was probably wasted still, but they could have helped me. But I remember just getting up anyways. I was just like, no, I'm getting up because I'm not going to sit here and piss myself, you know, and it was really painful. So I remember getting up and I had like IVs in my arm, one of those things that carries a little IV, and I had to just drag that, and I had a nasty, nasty taste in my mouth too, and that was from the like charcoal shit that they give you. So if you have alcohol poisoning, they give you some like type of I don't know, it's like a charcoal drink, and it's supposed to like, I don't know, like clean your system out maybe, but yeah, so I had to drink that, and that was sick. And I remember I was just in like a hospital gown. So yeah, I remember my hair was literally like in a bun, like right here, and it was huge. And I was laughing because I was laughing when I was walking out of the hospital, because I was literally, I don't even know. I was just like drunk still, but just not alcohol poisoning level. But yeah, I remember I had to change my clothes because, you know, I pissed myself. They gave me this like sweater. It was like a weird short sweater, and then this long ass skirt. Like, it was like a huge long like skirt that looked like jeans, but it was like that velvet. It'd probably be in style now. Shit, that was like 2004 or 2005, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so I remember they gave me these old ass fucking clothes, and I had like high socks with no shoes because I lost my shoes as well during the adventures. Still have no idea where they were, but I think somebody threw them away because they probably had piss on them. I think, I don't really remember the exact number. My friend, she ended up being okay. Jessica, she ended up being okay. She was in the same hospital, but we had very high alcohol levels, and we were told that we had alcohol poisoning. And I'm not kidding when I tell you I had like a 3-day hangover. Like, oh my god, that was the worst thing of my life. I got grounded, and I had to do a shit ton of yard work, and so we left the hospital, and then I got home, and I remember it was like the worst ride back. It was only like a 15-minute drive, but it was such a terrible drive. I was just miserable, and I remember I just got in the shower, and I want to say like it was super early in the morning, and my family had been up all night. But I think I got in the bath, and I just sat there for literally like hours on end, and I just had a terrible, terrible hangover after that. So yeah, I did get in trouble. I never, ever, ever, ever will drink like that ever again. Of course, I still partied a lot in high school, but I just never went to that extent again. That was just stupid. Yeah. Oh, so the part that I was going to add in about this. So, me and my mom started going to the gym. My mom's like my best friend. We started going to the gym heavily, like when I want to say it was like junior year or junior to senior. I had gone through a really bad breakup, and that's pretty much just what I focus on, was working out. And there was a guy in there that, we'll call him Danny. He was in there, and he would always look and stare, and now I literally fucking hate that. I can't stand it, but he ended up coming over to me and my mom and talked to us like a lot at the gym and everything, and he ended up asking me on a date, and we went to the movie theaters, and then I think it was like some Italian restaurant or something, but he was very sweet. He paid for it all. But we ended up going there, and when we were in the movies, we were just kind of talking. Exes got brought up for some fucking reason on a first date. I know, it's terrible. But they got brought up, and I was telling him about my, one of my boyfriends. Let's just name him Cody. And, he was like, no way. He was like, I dated his sister. And I was like, what? What? He was like, yeah, they were broken up for a while and everything, so my boyfriend's sister was dating this guy, or my ex-boyfriend's sister was dating this guy. So that was really, really strange, like small world. And then this story got brought up about the alcohol poisoning, because I swear, so Cody was a EMT, and he was like, when he picked me up, I remember him picking me up. He had a really nice truck. But he picked me up, and he was like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like I've been here before, like, this area seems, new, or I'm not new, but like, familiar, you know, and, we started talking, and I don't even know how this got brought up, I really don't. It's probably like, I don't know, we asked each other what's the craziest thing that happened to us, but, he was the EMT that picked me up on the night that I had alcohol poisoning. Oh my god, how embarrassing is that? How embarrassing is that? I pissed myself. I literally fucking pissed myself. And I was probably drooling all over myself. I don't know. I was probably looking like a hot mess. But yeah, he's the one that picked me up when I was... We ended up, I think, just going on a couple dates, but it didn't end up working out, which is fine. I mean, he's still he was a very nice guy. And yeah, so that was another embarrassing story that like just followed the embarrassing moment that I had. But yeah, moral of the story is don't underage drink, but if you're gonna do it, drink responsibly, because when you're as young as I was, you have no idea, like you literally have no idea how you're supposed to react to alcohol. So like drinking a lot of alcohol doesn't hit you right away, and so I mean it hits you pretty quickly, but it doesn't hit you right away, and so I was expecting that it was supposed to hit me right away and that I would just get drunk off like one shot, and it didn't work, and I was just like, damn it. And so me and Jessica started drinking a lot more, which is a no, don't do that. And don't lie to your parents, just don't do that, because my parents, they were so worried. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I definitely have a shit ton of stories. Like I've gone through a lot, and I've experienced quite a bit. So yeah, if you like this story, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot, and it also shows me what you like to see on my channel. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a very great weekend. Today's Friday for me, so I'm gonna have a good weekend. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.